this video, we'll show you how to draw an area of interest around your land. Let's review the tools for creating and modifying your areas of interest in AgSat. An area of interest, or AOI for short, is land that you want to monitor. You can order imagery for an AOI and use AgSat's analysis tools on your AOIs. On the left side of the map are the tools to create your AOIs. Before you start drawing an AOI, make sure you're in draw mode. That's indicated by a dark background on the button with a pencil icon. Now for your drawing tools. The custom shape mode lets you draw any polygon, which is any shape made up of straight lines. The square button lets you draw a rectangle-shaped or square-shaped AOI, and of course use the circle button for a circular AOI. Here's how each one works. The rectangular button is the simplest AOI creation tool, so we'll do that one first. Before you draw, make sure the entire area you want to enclose is visible within your map view. That's important because you won't be able to move the screen view while you are drawing. So let's zoom in a bit and turn on the Esri World imagery layer. That will make it easier to see the outline of the field that we're interested in. Once in the area that you want to enclose, click on the rectangle drawing tool. Start your rectangle at one of the corners of your desired AOI. Click and hold on one corner of your field and then hold the mouse button while dragging your cursor to the corner that is diagonally opposite. Release the mouse button to create the AOI. Done. Now let's draw a custom-shaped AOI. Find the polygon button. Remember, this tool can create any straight-sided shape. Click on the Custom Shape tool. Start drawing your polygon by clicking on a point to make it a corner on your custom polygon. Keep clicking on points on the map to establish the corners of your shape. The points will automatically connect to each other in the map view. It's easy to undo if you need to. Click the Delete Last Point button that appeared when you opened the drawing tool to delete the last point you drew. One by one, you can go back and delete all the points you placed. Note that you cannot place any points that would cause the sides of the polygon to intersect. Complete the polygon by clicking back on your starting point, like this. The final shape you can draw is a circle. Choose the Circle Drawing tool and draw a circle by starting with the mouse at the point that will be the center of the circle. Click and hold the mouse down while dragging to increase or decrease the size of the circle, like this. Once you are happy with the size of the circle, let go of the mouse button and AgSat will finish drawing it. It's easy to change the shape of any of the AOIs that are already drawn. Click on the Edit Layers button. When you do, the corners and center of your drawn AOIs appear as white squares. The boundaries of your AOIs become dashed lines. Now edit the size or shape of your AOIs by clicking and dragging any of the corners while holding down your mouse button. To move your entire AOI, click and drag the white square in the center, like this. If it looks good and you're ready to save this revised AOI, click the Save button to the right of the Edit Layers button. To return to the shapes you drew before making any changes, click the Cancel button. When you click either the Save or Cancel button, you will exit the Edit Layers tool automatically. To delete an AOI you have created, use the Delete Layers tool. Grab this tool by clicking the Trash Can button. Once in the Delete Layers tool, you can delete one or more AOIs by clicking on them. When you click on an AOI, it will disappear from your map view right away, but it will not actually be deleted until you click the Save button. A big caution here. Be sure that you want to delete the AOI before you click Save. If you have downloaded any imagery for that AOI, you will not be able to access it in the AgSat toolbox if you delete the AOI. Not sure? If you decide that you don't want to delete any of the AOIs you have clicked on, click Cancel and they will reappear. AOIs will not reappear if you previously clicked Save, so please be careful with this one. When you draw AOIs, they are automatically saved and given a generic name. To view and edit information about your AOI, click on one of them and the AOI pop-up box will appear. At the top is the generic name AGSAT gave your AOI and a place to write notes. You can rename your AOI to something more meaningful to you or leave it as is. When you exit this menu, any changes you made will be saved. Open the right slide-out menu for a list of the AOIs you have created. Names and notes can be found right here. You can sort this list with the Sort button in the bottom right. Use this menu to navigate between AOIs by clicking on them in the list. Close this menu by clicking on the same arrow you used to open it. Let's go back to the Home page or Areas of Interest page. The AOIs you created appeared here. If you change the name of your AOI, it will also be updated here. If you click on one of these AOI images, it will take you to the AGSAT toolbox with your view centered on the AOI you selected. That's the basics of creating and modifying the shapes of your AOIs in AGSAT. To learn how to use more tools in AGSAT, you can watch our other tutorial videos.